Hamzah Sheeraz is going to dominate middleweight boxing. He has just come into the sport and he's doing great. He's just beat Tyler Denny on the undercard of Joshua Dubois on the Wembley card, and he looks amazing. He's massive for the weight class. He battered Tyler Denny. It was like he was a cruiserweight fighting a middleweight. I think he's about 6'2". In the ring, he looks absolutely giant, and he's going to be a force to be stopped in the middleweights. And I think he probably is going to be undisputed middleweight champion, because right now there ain't much competition in the middleweights. Jamel Charlo, he ain't that good. They're all just runaways of Canelo, and they're all old. So I think in the British scene, you got Eubank. Eubank's ever going to fight him, because Eubank Jr. would get absolutely demolished by Hamzah Sheeraz. And we saw it in the press conference. Frank Warren said to Eubank Jr., "Fight Hamzah Sheeraz, scumbag." Look, Hamzah Sheeraz would batter anyone in the middleweight division, because he's not a true middleweight. He's massive. And I think when he's undisputed in middleweight and he ages and he gains more muscle, he will go up to super middleweight, and we will see how good he is. Could he be undisputed in super middleweight? We'll see. See what happens in the landscape when Canelo leaves, because it will change a lot. But I tell you this now, Hamzah Sheeraz will be a world champion and could be a multiple weight world champion. He could even go up to cruiserweight. I mean, the size of the guy, he is big. Big, big. And I'm sorry, but he's going to be headlining soon, because honestly, in the middleweight division, there's no one that can probably beat him because of the force he is. When he fought Tyler Denny in the undercard not too long ago, he demolished him. Tyler Denny was like, who the fuck am I in with? He literally beat him so hard, because he was just so much bigger than Tyler Denny. Tyler Denny is a middleweight. Hamzah Sheeraz, naturally, he's probably a light heavyweight. He's not a natural middleweight, but, you know, if he can fight the weight, he can fight the weight. And I think what will happen is he will be undisputed in middleweight, beat Jamel Charlo, beat Eubank Jr. I think that Eubank Jr. fight is quite a big one. If Eubank Jr. wants to take it, I doubt he will, because he'll probably lose. But that is a good fight to make in the British scene. In the world scene, get him a world title, I say. Frank Warren, he should be doing it. I think he will be doing it. We saw in the 5v5. He won that fight. He's winning every fight. He's currently the European and Commonwealth title holder. Also the WBC silver. You know, they're not proper belts. He's the European and Commonwealth champion. So the next is a world title. That's what is next for him. And he will be fighting for the world title next, whatever is vacant, and whatever he can fight for next, he will fight for. And he'll win it, probably, because he's very good. If you don't know about him, check him out, watch some of his fights. He's an absolute unit for the middleweights. He will demolish them all, because he's massive. And he's going to destroy the sport, because he's very good. He's very talented. He's only young. And if he carries on and he's trained right, he's managed right, there's nothing stopping him being a multiple weight world champion. I think he will. Right now, Canelo, I don't think he's too unexperienced for Canelo. Canelo's a super middleweight, and Canelo will retire before Hamzah Sheeraz becomes a world champion. Hamzah Sheeraz will be a world champion probably at the end of Canelo's reign, so them two are not going to be in the same conversation. But for British boxing, we're going to add many good middleweights. The middleweight era of the Eubank and the Ben, they're long gone. And, you know, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns, they've gone. And now we've got literally super middleweight Canelo, then the rest of the weights are shit. So it's good that we're getting the middleweights back in, because it was a great division. And it got left behind a bit after, I guess, Cal Froch. Nothing really happened. And Hamzah Sheeraz is coming back with it. And because, you know, Turkey Al-Sheikh likes him, he's going to be getting in more big fights. And I hope he does, because he's exciting to watch. And I think he will be undisputed middleweight champion. And anyone that fights him, I think he beats everyone in the middleweights. And then after, maybe in a few years, he'll be a super middleweight world champion. Put down in the comments what you think of Sheeraz. He's very exciting. He's going to be a world champion, in my opinion. And yeah, he's probably one of Britain's most exciting up-and-coming fighters. He's there. He's not up-and-coming, but, like, you know what I mean. Just coming through. He reminds me of, like, a Joshua winning the IBF title. That's what level he's at right now. He's very promising. And he's probably going to be massive in the sport of boxing. Put down in the comments what you think of it. Please like, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, boys. Peace.